We done earned this shit, man. Earned the starting job at that motherfucker. That dude, that dog.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Snags it, and he's open. Touchdown, Hurricane. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's complete on the right side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. He's going for the big play. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. We've reached a break and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Open field on the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Canes. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's caught. Open spaces. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Once he got some room, it was over.
And these plays take time to develop. Nice job on the offensive line, buying some time. And how about the quarterback?
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To the air on first down. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It's complete. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just
makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. And he'll race, lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead.
Bro, we got 300-yard passing already for this third quarter.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! No midseason concentration labs here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this guy's dynamic, and he can hurt you in a variety of ways in the option game, and he had a chance that time to pitch it out wide if he wanted to, but he kept it himself. He shows you the wheels, takes it in for the score.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Lofton. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Pringle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one.
Trying to beat the D deep. Catch and stride inside the 15. He is in. Touchdown, Canes. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run the counter. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Vaughn. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Steps away to find some room. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And a lot of times when you get down here in the red zone, man, it's player.
See what happened when you made me the starting quarterback? I was QB3.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard
Welcome to Virginia Tech, and you said your prayers, little one, because it's time for Enter Sandman. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Snagged out of the air.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
Oh, he makes a catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Blast it as he lets it go. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The give on the counter. Thrust that arm out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Finding an escape route. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Hurricanes are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback?
A shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Snags it, and there's running room. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up to 49. And the Canes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He's got it inside the 25. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Offense changing the play. Going to look downfield again. This one's complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the score. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Right on the... They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Pringle. Quick step and go. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's second and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They wanted to get that ball to the outside quickly, and it just about went the other way. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on third down. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Canes! A great catch and run for 6.
Very talented.
They are seizing control.
J.J. Edwards, Jordan Campbell.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
So very interested in what happened. So I have one thing.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The run inside. It's Pringle. Makes it past the marker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds.
Program, right? He hasn't left the program, but does he want to be out there day one? Are you going to see somewhere in camp? Is he going to
Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jacobs.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Finds his back in the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on them.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
He's open on the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that.
He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. They're working that left side, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short.
Give me the opportunity to go for it again.
That's the most interesting question. Is he going to be out there day one? Is he going to be out there at all?
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Last thing here, this is
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown Hurricane. He got loose and it was lights out after that. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football so much.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's got enough for the first down at the 14-yard line, and no matter what happens on this drive, just getting out of jail in your own end is a win. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking for a deep man. Grabs it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. They've extended this. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off the play fake. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Caught, and he's got room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Brown. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly. Keeps it himself. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. Playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Wants to throw it again. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Canes! They'll start this drive with a pass. He's going to fire deep. Got it down the field. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Canes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Pringle. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
And into the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the... Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Looking to throw again. Got his man in the middle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The throw. He's got him. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they hope that false start penalty doesn't come back to haunt them. 2nd and goal again. Back to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Miami! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. Makes the grab. It's Lofton. Not a big window, and that throw was money. They've got it at the 30. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to throw it again. Using his feet to buy time. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Canes look to do some damage in the red zone. To the air on first down. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Finds his man open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. Lots of running room. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Runs through a tackle. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the...
And the Canes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to pass. Here's a heat. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Miami! They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Vaughn. Made a defender miss. Makes a grab and room to run. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions. Going for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel.
Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on third. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Coming out aggressively. Brings it in down the left side. Finds a seam. Touchdown, Hurricane. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He goes right back to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Hurricanes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. It's Lofton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
And man, that was a nice job by the
Final play of the quarter coming. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding onto the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the 1st, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Just a small return. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He's finally stopped and run. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That
upstairs to make the catch. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Escapes the pressure to his right. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Lofton. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st down for the offense. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5. And the Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
And this is obviously not a great start.
The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. From the red zone, it's Pringle. Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the... To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. And the Canes will line it up on first and 10. He wants to throw it again. Time to take a shot. Touchdown, Hurricane! He got a step and just dusted the field. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Looking to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go back to the air on second down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Canes! And the stomping has commenced. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a... Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. How good have they been the last couple of drives? Took a close game, turned it into a blowout, and they have the football back. Got his man downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Miami! That score will give them a little... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Quarterback Keaton. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that.